All right, we are back. Yesterday, I ended up going to town and looking at the swather. It needs a lot more work than what we thought. The merger's not working, has a big oil leak, AC don't work. It needs some cutting teeth on it. So what happened with that is we thought we had it sold, and the guy came and he used it for a couple acres and then gave it back and said he didn't want it. We let him use it for that couple acres to see if he really wanted it. So since he didn't end up buying it, I will be doing all the swathing this year instead of hiring it out like we were gonna do. So parts come in tomorrow for the swather, so I'll be working on the swather hopefully tomorrow. Ended up having a box of teeth for this rake, and I don't know what you call these. They're basically a guard to. They're basically a guard on this side, like this one's bent and that one's bent. But they're a guard to keep the hay on the actual rake itself versus just going anywhere and everywhere. So, oh man. I kind of forget my mic has a magnet on it, and here, we'll do that. It keeps wanting to stick to every little thing. Anyway, so there's a left and a right on these guards. I got one left, I think, or whatever, and two of the other kind. So this is the top. This is this is for the left. This one is for the right, if I say so. Yes. So I need 2 more rights, and I needed to look to see if I needed to use those lefts. Got a couple calls yesterday. I got about 2,500 acres total, including my stuff, to swath and bale and stack and probably sell and haul it. Maybe, I don't know. So this rake will be getting used quite a bit. So I gotta get her fixed up real fast. The wheat is maturing faster than what we thought. I will show y'all. I actually think this field's not near as bad. Actually, I was wrong. No? I don't think this field's near. It is. Damn. Oh, shit. So if the rain doesn't hit this weekend, I will be out here swathing and baling Monday. Or swathing Monday and giving it a week to dry out. But when these come out and it tries to start headed out, that's when it's time to bale it. Or to swath it so you can bale it. And usually it doesn't head out like this until like first week of May, not 2 weeks into April. So if we could get some rain this weekend, it'll actually help it. You'll get a whole bunch of good growth out of it before the stuff that's already headed out will of course stay the same, but there's still a lot throughout there that hasn't headed out. So if we do get some rain, it'll actually help get some more growth out of it, which in return turns into more tonnage. So see how that goes. So we're gonna do that. While I'm over here, instead of shredding over there where my grass part is, It's like maybe an acre, maybe, if that, a couple 100 foot. Good clean strip of grass. I'm just gonna go ahead and swath and bale that too while I'm at it. Just so I don't have to come over here and shred it. So yesterday when I got home after working on that, after working on the swather till about 5 o'clock or so, I kind of came in here and redid my pickup. So now all my tools are in there, most of them that I need. The top box is all my batteries and my impact that I use almost every day. These two, one is miscellaneous bolts and nuts and everything else, little parts that will fit in there. The other one's all my pivot stuff, and then underneath that just has a whole bunch of tie down or ratchet straps and chain and everything else. This holds my extra chemical, or not chemical, antifreeze, engine oil, hydraulic oil. The box underneath it has all my pins and everything, and my grease for my grease gun. And then in the big box is where I put all of my sets. So like my O-ring set, my cotter pin set, and all my extra battery powered tools that I have. And then this little air compressor sits perfect right there. Pop in a battery, turn her on. Of course, hook up the air hose, but until I figure out what I'm doing with that. And since I'm keeping the swather for another year, and we might as well keep it now because we got the payment this year and a payment next year, guess we're keeping the trailer. So both of my dad's pickup have had the hockey puck system in it. This has the hockey puck system in it. He took his and put flatbed on it. So he is looking for the hockey puck system for this. So when I do that, I'm getting rid of that semi I have and being able to pull that. Take that def tank off of it since I gotta put that somewhere else since the hydraulics don't work. Somewhere else on that trailer. I gotta redo that trailer now. And then I gotta move my seat again just to get to the stuff in the back. It'll be like that where I'm just using this pickup to pull everything. I have a guy looking for me another pickup. It'll be a dually that'll actually put a flatbed and everything on. So this pickup will when I do that, this pickup will more than likely just stay hooked up to that, and I'll be able to use that other pickup for everything else that I need to use it for. Mainly because this pickup's old. It has a lot of miles on it. It don't need to go a long way. So pulling that trailer is gonna be perfect for this pickup. And that also gives me a spare pickup in case something does happen. So say something does happen with this pickup, I still have another pickup that could pull that trailer. If something happens with the new pickup, I still have a pickup that's good and reliable. So that's gonna be how we're gonna try to do it. So I got 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 31 teeth. I got another 4 boxes ordered. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 26 on one bar. So we're not gonna get very far with the teeth at all. That other box of teeth should be here tomorrow, I think. I think that's what he said. And so I'll get that and we'll really get this done. Yeah. So I'm gonna start getting everything ready to replace some of these teeth. I need to replace these teeth. I need to take these 2 left ones back of the little holder arms to our barn in town, because all these are perfectly fine. I don't see nothing wrong with them yet. So I'll take those back, put one on the other side, call and get 2 more of those. I'm getting 8 more of these bearings that I changed yesterday to have a spare, because those go out very, very frequently. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna grease her up today. So then the only thing I'm missing is going in and replacing some of the pickup teeth here and there tomorrow. And then we are gonna go and clean the cab out of my case over there, air the tires back up, clean the cab out, see what I need to get for it. And then we're gonna take that tractor back and pick my tractor up. So we're gonna clean that one out too and take it back, get my tractor, bring it up here, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and hook it up to the planter, because by the time I start baling is gonna be the time I'm gonna wanna start planting. So I have another tractor coming that I will be able to use. Actually, I got 2 tractors. One tractor is my brother's. He's not doing any row crop this year, and so it's his row crop tractor. The other tractor is my dad's old 7140, kind of like the one I got. I need some more bearings. That one looks out too, that I didn't notice yesterday. So I got some more tractors coming to run the rake and one to stack the hay with. And so I'll be able to swath it and rake it and go to the next field, come back, come with another tractor and bale it up, take it to the next field. And then I'll have somebody stacking behind me. So that way, during the day, when I don't need to rake and I can't bale, I'll be out here planting, get all my stuff done planting, and we're already getting calls for quite a few people want me to go and plant their milo for them. So I guess we're gonna do that. Sounds like fun. Which is fine by me. It helps me pay off that planter. I'm hoping with how much I have to plant, I'm hoping that I'll be able to make enough money from custom that I will have that planter paid off this year, because I got it for really cheap price, and everybody around here is 16 row, and those planters cost a lot. And if you get an 8 row, it takes you a little longer to do it, but I got nothing but time. Too small. Is it 11/16? Probably not. Too big. I got the nuts. It's a 9/16. Go figure. Wind hasn't hit yet, but when it starts getting very windy is when I'll stop working on this and I will go to clean that tractor out and take that tractor and get my other tractor. So hopefully by the time I come back, the wind will be kind of calmed down to a tad bit. What'd I say, 9/16? I don't even have a 9/16. Yes, I do. No, I don't. That's a 5/8. I do. I know I do. So I guess the 9/16 is in the set. I left some tools sitting at the swather last night because I was expecting them to have the parts this morning, and they did not. They'll have them tomorrow afternoon. 9/16. Will that fit the bag? Yeah. So I'm gonna go through here and take a whole bunch of these teeth off. And we'll see how it goes. Put y'all right there.
I need to get my wobble socket to actually get up in there a little bit better. That sucks. So fun fact, when I did this last time, I broke my finger. I had to get one of these teeth unbent, and when it unbent, it came back and hit my finger. Ooh, that hurt. Go in. Uh-oh. Can't get to those, so I'll just go to the next row. Ah. Now since I'm not off that I can do something. Go through here with the hammer, undo the bolt. Boom. That one's not wanting to come off. Then you go back and just put them back on. You gotta make sure they're facing the right way. And it's kind of hard to get these to line, the bolts to line back up. Ugh. I think this rake press is like 20 years old. So, when it comes down to really doing anything on it, it's kind of hard. Oh. And it really sucks when these go in there a lot tighter than the wore out ones. Now it's sitting here and getting the bolts to line up. Must be 50, 60 mile per hour winds today, and so far it's only 30. That's a good day around here. Our average winds around here are 20 to 30, which is why we do most of our work in the nighttime, but I did not get those loose enough. Some of these you gotta get the impact on the other side and get some of the rust off of it. It kind of makes it easier when you have it spread apart, but three. These couple right here are just not wanting to line up. I mean, they're awful weights. Son of a bitch. Get off. I got one. I think I'm gonna have to go get some. I don't know. I don't know. if that works. Where did the bolt go? Oh. See if that'll work for now. Figure out where I threw that wobble socket. I still got one without a bolt somewhere. No. Ugh. Did not work yet. I think that worked. Bueno. Yeah, 4 more. I might have miscounted on how much I had. Maybe. One, two, 3 bolts, 4 bolts. Y'all will probably see me do this multiple times a year. Hopefully not near as many at once. Gotta do a little bit better. This rake was only used for my stuff, and I wanted. I wanted to leave a little bit out in the field, so I didn't want it to rake everything up. So I'd have a little bit of cover. That sucks. And it really actually did a good job. It did exactly what I was hoping it would do. But the drawback to that is now I gotta replace all these because you don't want a lot of wheat left in the field because then you're gonna have problems throughout the year that growing. Versus corn, I don't have to worry. Wheat will grow back and choke out whatever crop you have on there. Corn's not near as bad. Just how it goes, I guess. scoops through there. Ugh. I can tell my sugar's getting low, so I'm going to take a break and eat some crackers. Ugh.
All right, so I got something to eat. Took a couple of phone calls and got some more baling jobs, but now I'm gonna get this done. Wind's picked up, but the truck's blocking most of the wind on where I'm working at, so it shouldn't be too bad.
To get all this finished up and get this finished up and done so I can clean the other tractors out and get them moved and get all that done here today so I don't have to worry about it. It kind of looks like some of the rain chances that we were supposed to get this weekend are kind of petering out, which does normally happen around here. The weather people tend to always get you hyped up on that, and nothing ever happens. Around here, nobody really knows what they're going to plant yet, besides Milo. Mainly because cotton price is down a lot. If your equipment's paid off and you don't have very much acres, like as for me, I don't have very many acres, and most of my stuff's paid off, but I also have another business outside of it, which is baling, that helps pay the bills. So, not a lot of people are going to cotton. We really don't have the water here for corn. I think to grow good corn, it's like 3.5 gallons an acre. And my 2 pivots I do, but I'm a big cotton guy, so I'm gonna stick with cotton. I got good water. I'm pushing about, the acres I plant of corn, I'm pushing about 4 to 5 gallons an acre, which isn't bad. Definitely not the best. You go a little bit more north and they're pushing that on a whole pivot versus me just doing like a quarter of a pivot, but I'll make it work. I swear I haven't been this sick since I had a kid. She coughing in your face will get you sick real quick. Tell you that. Put all these nuts back on it. The wind hits and man, I get to where I cannot breathe. Come on, buddy. Bueno, to the next. think these are the, yeah, these are the ones I can't get to. 2, 3. These ones will go by real quick now. I got 20 more, so you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I get to that one? Nope. 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 right there. And then I'll put the rest on the other side. And when I get my tractor here, I'll hook it up so I can raise it up with the hydraulics and be able to turn this wheel a little bit. Right now it's sitting on the ground because it has a hydraulic leak. Actually, I did not have 20 more. I only had 10 more. But, oh well. At least I'm getting more tomorrow when I finish her up. I'll probably be coming out. Oh, that flew away. I'll probably be coming out tomorrow, more than likely, to finish this up and anyway, finish it up and be able to have all the stuff I need. Once I have all the stuff I need, I can get the rest of these knocked out. The rest of them is just maybe 4 or 5 on each little bar instead of the whole entire bar. The reason this one was the whole entire bar is it fell down and both those end bearings went out, and when it fell down is when it messes a whole bunch of those up. As in both bearings went out, and yeah. See if I can't get some of these to go in. Wind is blowing the neighbors. That sucks. See if I can finagle. Nope. Ugh. Sorry, this wobble socket has helped so much. I got 1, 2, 5 more to do. There's one. There's another one. So those parts coming from down in Hereford, they'll be for the swapper. They'll be here tomorrow afternoon, but I'm pretty sure the fingers coming for this will be here tomorrow morning. Most of the time, they have the bearings and everything I need in stock, so I'll be able to have that. I'll go get those in the morning too. Hopefully the fingers come in, so I can get this totally done. The swapper, I'm not too worried about the AC. I can live with no AC for a little while until the guy can get out here to fix it. But I do need the merger working, and so we'll have to play that one by ear. As soon as they can get the merger working, I can get out there and start swapping on. I should be able to get the merger working, but I'll be able to get out there and start swapping on Monday. I'll know tomorrow if I can get that merger working. It shouldn't be too hard. one was so close to just going straight through. I'm not able to. Yeah. Right up at the ranch. One more. So now that that's done, I'll get all these other bolts thrown in the door of my pickup so I don't lose them.
Clean up my mess, put my tools up. I'm gonna wait to do those fingers till tomorrow. I need to go get some bolts. I don't have not bolts. I don't have, it takes these little nuts, and the ones I had didn't come with those nuts. And so I run by the store and get those nuts, and hopefully they have 2 more in stock. So all of that will be fixed. And then, oh man, broke my wobble socket. If y'all know anybody that makes a good wobble socket, I need one. Anyway, they should have that in stock, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. I need to figure out that leak, and I can't do that till I get the tractor hooked up to it this afternoon. Oh, she ripping. Get my hammer. So far, this new setup I got for my toolboxes has been working great. It'll change when I get that other pickup with the flatbed, because this big box will be going on my trailer. And my trailer is basically going to be my parts trailer. Close that. And that. Close this other box. We'll drive over there and oh, it's windy. Get a text. Okay, so pulled over here to the tractor. Kind of cleaned out. Oh no. Okay. Kind of cleaned out my pickup a little bit. We're gonna get in that tractor. I can't remember how much fuel it has. Actually, I need to go look at that first. My air compressor, something's still messed up with that, and something's still draining the battery, so you have to jump it off every time. It's a brand new battery, had it tested, it's still good, so it's something on the machine that's draining the battery. We'll see how much. Oh yeah, she needs diesel. We'll go ahead and, I guess, get it moved over there and filled up with diesel. I love this ripper so much. It does a fantastic job. We bought this new, the ripper new, oh, I think it's been about 5 years now, and have had nothing but great things to say about it. It's a roller cone ripper. I believe it's a 34, 35 foot, I think. I really can't remember. At the time when we bought it, we didn't have the big horsepower four-wheel drives. So we could go a little bit bigger on a ripper, but now it's paid for. It works really good. It's only 6 years old. You could still pull it with the row crop tractor if one of those big ones go down like normally happens. For some reason, those big four-wheel drives gives us way more problems than these row crop tractors do. We can't seem to keep a four-wheel drive running for a whole season. And these row crop tractors, this one has 10,000 hours on it. This one has been a very, very good tractor. I haven't really had any problems with this one. Of course, we knew who owned it for the whole 10,000 hours. Different story, but it's been a really good tractor. I've wanted to buy this one from my dad. I keep trading mine in and hoping to get a good one, and I keep getting bad ones. My last one, 8360R, it had about 3,000 hours on it and caught on fire, and it was never the same. And I put about 7,000 hours or so on it before I got it traded in for the one I got now. The one I have now is pretty nice. It's quite a bit lower horsepower. It's an 8245R, but it seems to run good, and it only has, I put a whole 300 hours on it last year. I'll probably put around 350 again on it this year. I don't put very many hours on the tractor, mainly because I don't farm a lot, don't use it a lot. We got a lot of other tractors for a lot of other different things, so it may or may not get more hours this year if I have to end up using it a lot for hay. But if not, it ain't gonna get a lot of hours. So I'm gonna pull over here and jump this air compressor off. The tank I have on here, you don't have to hook it up to the tractor or nothing. You just fill it up with some air, and it'll pump, and it'll pump about 30 to 40 gallons a dang minute. It pumps fast when you get it aired up how it should be. So we're gonna do that. Pop the hood. See if I can do this one-handed. Yeah. Always remember, black to red, red to black. I'm just playing. Don't do that. All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy to run. She'll die. Let me go ahead and hook that up. She running. All right, now that's going. Turn this one off. You have to turn the big one on just so it'll catch up. It'll warm that motor up a lot faster. Shouldn't take too much air considering the tank's pumped full. Yep. So, with this being a 1,000-gallon tank, it takes a lot to air it up when it gets, 200-300 gallons in it. I just had them come fill it up the other day since I couldn't hook it up. But my plan is to take that def tank, put it right there, and then I'm gonna build a little brace that will hold my stacks of net wrap. He left his hammer back there and it didn't go nowhere. I have to tell him that was back there the whole time. See, the whole time we've been out there, there was only 2 bars on it, and now it's that tall. So it pumps it pretty fast. Make sure all my tires are good and nothing's gonna come flying out or no surprises on the way over there. What I really like about this is how far off the ground it sits when you raise it all the way up. That is a lifesaver. So, get this filled up with fuel. We'll get on the road. I'm also gonna clean out this cab a little bit. The dog got into all my crackers. It took me probably 20 hours to grip that 150 acres. I had to go about 4 miles an hour or so. The heavy parts that it was kind of compacted pretty good. I went over those multiple times. That's why it took me a little longer. That's why there's a lot of trash in the tractor. Wondered where my Milwaukee gloves went. There's one. There's 2. I have been looking for those all day. See how full it is now. Almost there. There it is. Ugh. And then you just, I guess, not roll it up. Huh. I will have to figure that out later. Little under 60 pounds is what it pumped in there through that time. So I'm gonna get all my stuff, oh no, situated and put in the tractor, because it'll take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to go over there and get that other tractor and come back. Don't help that it's so windy. So, grab me something to drink. Grab me something to drink, and I'll see y'all when I get on the tractor. So, in the tractor. Another thing I like about this tractor is it is a power shift. So that helps a lot. I'm a big fan of the power shifts more than the IVT. Kind of show y'all how a field looks when it's been ripped. Don't mind my mower for my skid steer. The strap broke and it came off the trailer and ripped it off, so I gotta come over here with the skid steer and pick it up. But that is what a ripped field looks like. Didn't rip it too deep, so it's not very deep, but I'll come back over it with the sweep plow here after this weekend, and it'll be ready to plant, and I can get some cotton in the ground hopefully I'm aiming to start May 15th. So for now, we're just gonna mosey our way south. Take this tractor back, pick my tractor up. Oh man. We're gonna take this tractor back, pick mine up, come over here, hook it up, or figure out what I'm gonna do with my wiring situation. Since I do not have a bracket like that one to mount, I might ask him if he's gonna use that bracket or not. I don't think he needs it. To mount my monitor for my planner on. So we're gonna figure that out on where I'm gonna try to mount that at. And then get all that wired in how it needs to be. Then hook it up to the planner. I know I need to change one thing on the actual tractor itself. You have to do that anytime you switch from, if you're using a John Deere tractor to a case planner, you have to change that one fitting. So I know I got to for sure change that before I can start. Hopefully get that tomorrow too. If not, next week sometime. So, anyway, I will see y'all when I get back to my tractor and we're headed back up here. It being ripped makes it pretty bumpy on this turn rope. So, I will see y'all when I'm headed back. Alright, so we made it back. Wind is ripping. So, it's a little low on diesel, so I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some diesel and when I'm waiting on all the other parts tomorrow, I'll come out here and get her all serviced up and fill her up with DEF. But for now, I'm gonna fill it up with diesel and go hook up to the water trailer, fill the water trailer up with water, go water my cows, and call it a day until I can get the rest of the stuff for the rake and the swatter. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.